there is tension in the north over the insecurity in different parts of northern Nigeria. Check your screen. The Sultan of Sokoto is to attend a crucial security meeting in Kebbi State. The Sultan is leading other northern traditional rulers. Let us meet in Kebbi State and talk about the insecurity that is plaguing different northern states. So they are meeting in Kebbi State, and discussion will be on the high level of insecurity in that part of Nigeria, in the north. They are meeting in Kebbi State. So Sultan is leading a delegation to Kebbi State. But there is something very, very terrible that happens in Plateau State, in Boko's local government. Check your screen also. A pastor has came out. 7 of his brothers were killed, according to him, by Fulani militants. And they slaughtered over 150 church members. Now, I will show you the video very soon about how the place was scattered and how they were packed. But I'll show you the video. This is a very, very terrible news. 7 of the pastor's brothers were killed, and 150 church members were also killed by the Fulani militants, according to this pastor in Boko's local government area of Plateau State. Now, let me talk about the Sultan. Sultan of Sokoto is talking about the fact that these people are terrorizing the north. So they are going to have a security meeting with his fellow national rulers in Kebbi State. Now, the outcome of the meeting, I'm going to give my viewers the news about the outcome. Whatever happens during the meeting and aftermath, I'll give you the news. But let's start like this. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop your comments, click the like button, and also share this video. Kindly like and share as you are watching, and also drop your comment. Drop your comment on this video, but like and share. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and also on notifications. This is a very, very terrible news coming from Plateau State. Very, very terrible news. The pastor's family and other members have been slaughtered by Fulani militants, but we don't know them. Don't forget about what's happening, talking about the Christian killings in Nigeria, which the presidency have denied. But let me go back to the issue of Sultan. Then I'll go back to the issue of the Fulani militants. The Sultan said over the course of last week in Lagos that nobody can divide Nigeria. So it's not about division. It's not about division. Let us talk about what's currently happening. The fact that the high level of insecurity in the north, it should be a cause for concern. The high level of insecurity. Now, listen to me. It should be a cause for concern. You are talking about Nigeria cannot be divided, but look at under Nigeria. Look at how the bandits are reigning. I've never heard them talk about how bandits must be designed or designated as terrorists. That one of the, now listen to me. These are one of the best way to go. Those bandits must be seen as terrorists. This is what I think that the Sultan is talking about. Sultan is talking about Nigeria should not be divided, talking about having social media regulations. To me, that one is not enough. Let us talk about the fact that the high level of insecurity in the north, number one, let them start educating their youth. I've always maintained. Invest in education. Encourage fathers and mothers to bring children that they can train to this earth. Don't just give it to children for birth's sake. If you're a poor man, you're not rich enough, marry only one wife and give birth to the children that you can afford to train. These are what the northern people is talking about. But you are talking about how Nigeria cannot be divided. But you are talking about social media regulations. The North is the architect of their own problem. And all Nigerians should and must always have this at the back of their mind. The North are their own architects. They are the reason why things are not working for themselves. Now, I want to show you that video. A very, very terrible video. I'm going to show you that video, viewers. So sit back. A very, very terrible video from another part of Nigeria. Very, very terrible. I'll show you that video very soon. But let me continue. For that pastor from Plateau State to make this statement, I've not seen anybody counter that pastor. This is a very, very terrible news. I've always said the president must deploy our military to quash these bandits, or any name you call them. They are not above the law, and they are not as powerful as the Nigerian army. So the Nigerian military must be sent there to quash them. I've always said, I always say it, these wicked people, who are their sponsors? Who are they working for? These so-called bandits, who are they? Who are they? That's the question, because you must have human feelings. Who are they? Who are their backers? Who are they working for? And why do they seem so powerful in the other part of Nigeria? And again, they are now spreading even to the North Center. Look at the issue of Kogi State and Kwara State. That's why I've always maintained that let Nigerians support our military to eliminate these people. Let Nigerians quash them. That is the problem. That's the problem. These people, they are not above the law. Who are they? Who are their backers? Who are their sponsors? We must always tell ourselves the truth at this time and at this age. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Now you're having a meeting in Birnin-Kebbi. Also talking about the fact that why can't the Sultan expose them or find a way to investigate these people and expose the sponsors of Boko Haram? That's the problem. Stop shielding these people. Expose them. Let us know those who are sponsoring these wicked people. These are lives of human beings. I will allow you to see the video. These are lives of human beings that are being taken. These people, they matter. They matter. We can't continue like this. Human lives are being wasted at almost every time. They are human beings like me and you. So whether they are from the north or they are from anywhere, they matter. So it's a very, very terrible news. Terrible news. It's a very, very bad news. And we must condemn any act of evil. It doesn't matter where the evil is coming from. We must always condemn every act of evil in any part of Nigeria. Condemn evil in Yoruba land, condemn evil in Igbo land, condemn evil in the north. Don't forget, northern influencers, they're talking about the fact that Tinubu should not release Nnamdi Kanu. How many of you are talking about the fact that the bandit leaders must be arrested? That's my problem. How many of you have spoken, have encouraged the president to arrest bandit leaders, to arrest bandit sponsors? You are busy talking about Nnamdi Kanu. The bandit sponsors have done more evil. Look at the banditry now. Look at the so-called S-men. What is happening? You must be very, very worried as Nigerians. We must be very, very worried. A very, very bad and terrible video. Mother, children, father are being buried. We must be very, very worried. And like I've always said, we can't continue like this. It is very, very vital and crucial. Nigeria cannot continue like this. This is not how a proper country should be. We can't continue like this. I talk about restructuring. I talk about state police. These are what people should be talking about. These are what people should be more concerned about. Let us talk about these things. I'm more worried about the fact that the northern Nigeria seems to be in trouble. Yakubu Gowon fought the Biafra Civil War on the side of Nigeria. Look at Plateau State today. Look at Plateau State today. Look at what's currently happening in that part of Nigeria. Almost every day, Plateau is being attacked. Almost every day. Yakubu Gowon fought for one Nigeria. But look at it. That is the place it comes from. Plateau State. Almost attacked every day by different kind of militants. So we must always condemn evil whenever we see it. But again, like I've always said, drop your comment on these things. Drop your comment. For allow you to see the video, drop your comment, like and also share to others. A very, very terrible news from Plateau State. And also the fact that the Sultan of Sokoto is leading a delegation. Want to have a meeting in Birnin-Kebbi. Let them that how the insecurity is affecting many northerners. For example, you see on the page of the newspaper how bandits are not even allowing farmers to go to their farm. Farmers cannot go farm again because of the evil that's happening. A man that has his own farm cannot go farm because bandits are imposing taxes on them. You see the video of the bandits and you're like, what is the problem? So we need the northern elders, northern elites, start sending your children to school. Let them know the basics of life. Let them understand how life is. Almajiri cannot work anymore. These are what we're talking about. But then, let me allow you to see the videos. Now, watch the video. Then we'll come back and continue discussion. But watch the video. Ask yourself the evil that's happening in the northern part of Nigeria. Watch this video. Drop a comment on the video. I want you to see what's happening. Then we'll continue our discussion.
A cow was touched. Not at all in Haipan. In a meeting we held yesterday, we made it known to the security that we have never in any way attacked the Fulanis. Not that we don't have blood in our veins. This is our land, we have nowhere to go. But on daily basis, yesterday there was burial of 2 in Weren. 2 again were killed in Fan that are about to be buried. Now 11 are here. Children, 5 children among 11 people killed. And then somebody is misleading the world that it's the headers Hamas clash. May the fire of God consume people with such philosophies. This is act of terrorism and genocide in this part of the world. Answer. We want the world to know that as far as we are concerned, we will not compromise, we will not give our land, and we will stand to defend our land to any length. And we are calling on governments, both the federal, the state and the local government, to do the needful. We want to see justice. When there is no justice, the people will revolt. And if the people revolt, nobody should draw our attention. Yes. How will the Fulani be given an unfettered authority and power to kill at will and nobody saying anything? And anytime they want to make this kind of terrorism on us, they will come up with flimsy excuses with false information that their cattle were killed and massacred, and they had their people killed. If truly their people were killed, why would they allow the constituted authority to carry out its investigation? We are left with no option, sir, than to explore all the legal means to exercise maximally our self-defense. And if government at the federal and internationally cannot come to our aid, we are calling on all the spirited individuals that have concern for our corporate survival to come to our aid. But let it be on record that we've been killed again. We've been killed again. This is not the issue of cattle rustling, not at all. Even the cattle rustling, why didn't they go and just rustle the cows and go back? Why did they kill these little children? Were the children standing and resisting the rustling of those cows? This is an agenda. Sir, if the security will not rise up to their constitutional authority and mandate, we will for our survival. No amount of money can bring back these lives. But put attention, like now in my person incident, but there was none. So why should we be killed on the guys that tell us to shine elsewhere? When the Fulani will go and rustle their colleagues cows and then shift the whole thing on the bureau, shift the whole thing on the Plateau people. Jama, enough is enough. If security will not rise up, sir, it is better they go back to the barracks. So that we will know the Jama, anything we see it in military, we know this is an enemy.
State police, I gave you different informations that came from the northern Nigeria, which they rejected it. They said they don't want anything called state police. Many people from the northern part of Nigeria, Indigo endorsed it, Afenifere endorsed it, Middlebelt from endorsed it, but some part of the north are saying no, they don't want state police. Some, for example, Yusuf Gagi said state police can be used by the governors to oppress lawmakers in different states of Nigeria. Don't forget also, recently, the comment that came from the Sultan of Sokoto, Al-Agi Saad Abubakar, when he spoke about that's his opinion, that nobody can divide Nigeria. So are you not thinking that Soludo might have agreed with Sultan of Sokoto? The Sultan made a statement in Lagos last week that nobody can divide Nigeria. Now, with this Soludo statement, are you not thinking that both of them have now agreed on the issue of division in Nigeria? Now what are your thoughts about this? Sultan also said, let them look at the issue of restricting social media. Social media should be regulated. And I gave you the information how many Yorubas and Igbo people, they said no. They don't want social media regulations. Now, I'm giving you different informations today for you to have an idea of what's currently happening in Nigeria. Today, 21st of October, Tuesday, 2025. Now listen. Is it possible, if you are watching this video, drop a comment, is it possible that the Yoruba, the Igbos, the North can agree on the best way possible to govern ourselves? Drop your comment on these things. Do you think that it is ever possible that maybe one day the Yoruba, the Igbos, the Hausas, and even there are many other, now we can be talking about Wazobia, but there are many other nationalities in Nigeria which have their own system, their own customs, their own culture, and their own traditions. Many tribes, many tongues are in Nigeria. Do you ever think that a day will come, one of them will agree? This program is an interactive program. And also, what do you think is the best way to go for Nigeria as a country? Drop your comment on these things too. What do you think is the best way to go? How do you think we should go about these recent happenings in different parts of Nigeria? And the other part is the fact that the man from the north said, assuming Nnamdi Kanu were to be a northerner, that there is no way any president can arrest him like that. Drop your comments. Do you agree with this? Because also on your screen, you can see the fact that Bello Turji has released many people that he kidnapped. It's right on your screen. Now, do you think that truly, if Kanu were to be from the eastern part of Nigeria, do you think that he will still be in detention? What are your opinions about these things? Do you think that truly, if Kanu were to still be in detention, do you think that if he were to be from the north, according to this man, it is ever possible he will still be there? Drop your comment. It's an interactive show. So I'd like to have your feedback as always. Drop your comment. And again,